Well, well, well. It's about that time. Let me share this out to a couple people, family. Give me 1 second. Need to send this to a couple people. All right. Hey, family, what's happening? Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I know I'm a little bit late. Yes, I'm a little bit late. But better late than never, family. What happened to that boy movement? Yes, I knew y'all. I thought y'all, most of y'all thought I was going to come on an hour ago. But I'm a little bit late because, I was taking care of business. What's happening, Beverly? How you doing, sister? Yeah, you a night owl like me. Yes, indeed. Well, I was thinking today on how long this series should be. Should it be one show? Should it be one long show? Should it be, what? What should it be? And I came to the realization, that's good. I came to the realization that I need to highlight some very, very, very important things. Number one, we need to highlight the injection of the FBI into this entire equation. We've got to highlight it. We've got to highlight who's brought in the FBI to this equation. We've got to highlight who's working with the FBI. And we definitely got to highlight who is impersonating an FBI officer. Yes, family. We got a nigga that's impersonating a marshal or an FBI officer. How so? How so? Well, when you say we has a lot of implications, family. Beverly says that fool got so much mess, you got to do more than one. You see what I'm saying? That's the same thought. That's the same thought I had, Beverly. It's so much involved in this till it's got to be more than one. And I'm actually compiling a documentary. Well, it's a docudrama, right? And it's going to be a long one. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be a very, 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 very long docudrama because it has to be detailed. But I decided that I'm going to split this up and I'm going to hit 3 powerful points in every section of this what happened to that boy movement. Okay? So first of all, I want y'all to be able to get the call-in number because, we're not going to make this show that long, but it's going to be powerful. But I do want to give those who want to call in the opportunity to do so. So we'll put that number back out there. And I would go ahead and edit the title of the video, but that's unnecessary. I'll just grab the number for you guys right here. 1 second. Get the number for you. And y'all call Israel Doctor. Get him up. Wake him up. I know it's probably midnight in over there, but 448-5443. Area code 951-448-5443. All right. Any of you desire to call in, give it just about 30 minutes, and then we'll get to the call-ins, okay? But I got some audio that you guys have to hear, all right? We're going to talk about this snitch shit first, family. And we're going to call him out. Lloyd. Who's Lloyd? Y'all ain't heard Lloyd in this whole goddamn equation, have you? I know you haven't. But Lloyd is the snitch named Khalil Amani. Yes, it is. That's the snitch's real name, his first name, or his name that the FBI gave him. That's his name. Lloyd Clark, okay? Lloyd Clark, you might end up in prison about this shit. Yes, my nigga, you might. I know you sitting your fat ass over there looking. And I'm telling you, you might end your fucking ass in prison about this. Why? because you put in danger everyone in the witness protection program by consistently coming and giving the details of that. You don't have the right to do that. Why? Because you are not an FBI agent. You are an FBI informant. There's a big difference. You're a snitch. You don't have a badge. You probably don't even own a gun. But you told our brother Hassan over and over, we gonna do this. We gonna do that. We got to get you to say this. We want it. Well, y'all gonna get to hear it. Because I know most of y'all didn't hear it. But you're gonna get to hear it tonight. And we're gonna break down a few things in this conversation that he's saying. So with no further ado, let's listen to the snitch that's probably going to be in jail very shortly for impersonating an FBI agent. Yashar, grace, peace, and blessings, favor, and love to you, Emmy, and to all in the live chat. And I want to say that back to you, brother. Grace, peace, blessings, favor, love, life, prosperity, all to you, brother Yashar. Lloyd Clark, Khalil Lamani, I got to remember that, yes. And I got some docudramas on this channel which will solidify, who he say he is, this given name from the people. But yes, Lloyd. All right, Lloyd, let's let you take the floor. This audio that you're hearing is Lloyd on Israel Doctrine Show. And keep in your mind while you're listening to this, Israel Doctrine is purposely facilitating an FBI, MBK. Bro, I got to do this. You're gonna be amazed, bro, about all this shit tonight. Now, this first audio, and shout out, y'all subscribe to MBK, man. MBK is a good brother, righteous brother from what I know of him. And he got some good content on his channel. I know you hate this brother. I know. And MBK's been telling me, back up off Izzy all day. But Israel is got to get the fuck out of our community, dog. He either got to get out of our community or he's got to repent and apologize to the people. And he owes a couple men an apology. So, I'm doing the necessary evil, brother. They have an episode on the FBI files on Yahweh Ben Yahweh. And you know what, sister? Before I say this, and before I play this audio, y'all got to know just a little bit of background on this snitch, family. Okay? Just a little bit of background on this snitch. And then we're going to get to that audio, and then we're going to push on into this conversation. Yahweh Ben Yahweh. Yahweh Ben Yahweh was a brother that was a Hebrew Israelite and over a group of Hebrew Israelites in the 80s. Leader for Christ, peace and blessing. I'm glad you're here, sis. Yahweh Ben Yahweh was locked up on white-collar crime through snitches and through a lot of other F shit. I don't want to even say the word. But he was locked up and he was indicted on white-collar crimes. John Irby said, impersonating a federal agent is against the law. It's a crime, just as DMX. Facts. It is against the law to impersonate a federal agent. But let's go on speed on through this because we got to get on the good juicy part of it, right? This agent that we're talking about, John, this agent 30 years ago, and isn't it amazing that the agent has some fuckery 30 years ago and Bambaataa has some fuckery that's even over 30 years old that we're dealing with tonight. This agent snitched on Yahweh Ben Yahweh. But after he ran out on his wife and his 1 and 3-year-old child. Hit that like button and subscribe, family. He ran out on his 1-year-old and 3-year-old and his wife. And not for nothing, if you're saying that there's abuse and murder going on in that kind of group, why would you run off and leave your babies? Damn. The FBI should have told you that right from the start and told you that you're non-credible. But they accepted you, a coward that would leave his 1- and 3-year-old babies in a group that he said was murderous, beheading people. He even said that Yahweh ben Yahweh took his wife, ladies and gentlemen. But I say, when you're not a man, you can't have a wife. That woman gave herself to Yahweh ben Yahweh because you're not a man, Lloyd. Real talk, dog. And you're still not even a man 35 years later. This same snitch also said that Yahweh ben Yahweh was a murderer, and then he wasn't a murderer. In his official testimony, it laid out that he was not a murderer at the end of the day. I heard the whole interview, indeed. But then he says to the lady that was questioning him, he said Yahweh ben Yahweh didn't do any murders. He wasn't there in any of the murders. Which begs me to ask the question, Lloyd, if he wasn't there, how do you know? If he wasn't there, bro, who was there? Think about it, family. Just think about it. If your child telling you something, just think about it. You as parents out there, y'all got parents, y'all got children. If your child, you come in and you ask your child, who broke that vase? And you ask the child that's standing by the vase, who was in here? And they tell you, well, Lil Junebug definitely wasn't in here. And Lena Bug wasn't in here. And Lil Sylvia wasn't in here. What does that suggest to a parent, to a thinker, to somebody that doesn't, have a retardation in their mind? What does that suggest to a parent? As a parent, you would ask that child, well, how you know who wasn't here if you didn't do it? You should ask those questions, right? He said, the hack says, did you hear that piece of shit named Izzy disrespect a woman? Oh, we finna get to that, dog. Dog Pound, let me get on to the audio. Let me speed on through Lloyd's fuckery. Because, Lloyd, the FBI done heard what I said 5 times. You said Yahweh ben Yahweh wasn't there, and you put yourself in the place of him. How in the fuck they didn't put you in the chair on death row, my nigga? Robert Rozier is there. But let's listen to Israel Doctrine first. Let's listen to... No. I'm going to say that one. I want you to hear this nigga here impersonating an FBI agent, y'all. Coming to Brother Poppy, trying to get Poppy to turn state. Turn state on YouTube. And I want y'all to count how many times this bastard says we. Because every time he says we, we're going to call that impersonating an FBI officer. And if you do it more than once, we're going to call it count by count by count. And these are how many counts of impersonation of an FBI officer you need to be locked the fuck up for. Not to mention how many people you're putting in danger. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lloyd Clark, a.k.a. Khalil Amani, a.k.a. Red Lobster.
And the steps he would have to do, stepping into the FBI office and telling them he want to build a case against him like you did, in the stages and the steps that you went through, showing how you ended up in Wixit. Witness protection.
And that voice that you hear is Israel Doctrine. So, Izzy, don't go try to erase the show, dog, because everybody got it. I got it. And these people finna hear your ass serving my brother up. Trying to serve him on a platter to the people. With a nigga impersonating the FBI officer. Listen, family.
Protection. Okay. All right, Poppy, this is what you got to do, man. tell you. Look at me. Now I know you from the street and shit. I know you believe in all those street codes. But you know the motherfuckers in the street don't care about you. If you go to prison right now, ain't nobody putting no money in your commissary. You know, when you get to be my age, you be an old man, 50, 60 years old, all this street shit, you're going to look back and realize it was bullshit that you believe in. It was bullshit, dude. What you need to do, man, look, I ain't been there. You need to go see them people. You need to go see them people. You need to go see them people. You need to start packing your shit up. You need to start packing your shit up.
Okay, so first of all, he's telling Poppy you need to go see them people. And this is being facilitated on Izzy's show, all right? Now let's keep the we count. We. Let's keep count of that word.
You need to start packing your shit up. You need to start packing your shit up. Getting your family prepared. You need to go and see those people. You need to go to the FBI office. Now, what they're going to do is, first they're going to debrief you. They're going to give you a lie detector. They're going to debrief you. They're going to know everything from the time you got in there. They're going to ask you about all the criminality. Now, what you can do, now, I know you're a street dude, and you might have killed that boy. And you might have killed that boy. And you might have killed that boy. You need to tell us now. This is what they're going to ask you this. They're going to ask you about that boy. Now, if you didn't kill him, cool. But if you killed him or had a part in killing him, you're going to have to give us that information. I'll give you a prime example.
Number one, he said us. You're going to have to give us that information. That's the first count on your goddamn prison sentence, my dude. The first one, that's us. Who is us? The us is the FBI, the Federal Marshal's Office, the DEA. But you are us too, huh, Lloyd? Did somebody say my name? Yes, we're going to say it. Herpes, herpes, herpes. 3 times, and Carl Albert pops in the room. Listen, y'all.
Stab him up. Where is he? Spanish nigga.
All right, so this is Poppy talking about it, and this is what led these idiots to this.
I was one of the soldiers that was supposed to hit him.
We all heard that. We heard that before.
I was one of the soldiers that was supposed to hit him.
Yes.
Now we could cut you a deal. Now here's the thing.
Now stop. We hear we again. We could cut you a deal. Who in the fuck is we, Lloyd? That's the second count of impersonating an FBI officer. We? Us? Goddamn, nigga. You're going to jail.
If you kill the boy, the public is going to want some accountability for that murder.
Now, let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. If you killed the boy, number one, we talked about today how Troy Terrain, a.k.a. The Hater, Dave Wedge, and Israel Doctrine have all fucked over themselves in the sense that they've all cut themselves. Dave Wedge, Star Chamber, Troy Terrain, and Israel Doctrine have all heard the boy in question's brother speaking. The boy brother comes on the air, and I'm telling you, how many of y'all, if your brother is killed and somebody invites you on the radio to talk about it, are you going to sit there and talk about Are you going to sit there and talk about anything other than my brother is dead? You sure? You feel me? He feel a part of the team, family. But the boy's brother came out and he talked about the circumstantial situation. He talked about the circumstances. But did he say anything about his brother was murdered? No. And for a man that has a brother, I got a brother. Somebody killed my goddamn brother, and you bring me on the air to talk about him. The first thing I'm going to say is you niggas killed my brother. My poor brother, he's dead. My brother, grieving, grieving, grieving. But no grief was on this brother's lips. The brother of the boy, who's really a man. Let's push in a little bit more. Let's hear Khalil get his third count of impersonating an FBI agent.
You're not going to get off scot-free. You're going to have to do some time. But what we would do is we're going to put you in the witness protection program after that.
All right. So you're going to have to do some time. And who? And we going to put you in the witness protection program. That's 3, my nigga. Had to link up with the feds and the homo because nobody was paying me no attention. Real shit. Addie. Shalom, sister. Mike. You feel me? We gonna get you in the witness protection program. But Lloyd, nigga, you couldn't even take care of your own goddamn children. Your 1 and 3-year-old. And your wife. And you couldn't even keep yourself circumspect. I got a picture of you with a fucking wig on, dog. We. Who's we? You a marshal? You in the DEA, Lloyd? Are you an FBI agent, Lloyd? No. You're just impersonating one. And you're just a low-level secondary snitch. But you fucked up, dog. That's your third count of a federal crime. Right on the air, dog. We. Let's go more.
A lot of time. We might put you in there for 2 or 3 years just to appease the public. Because the public is going to want accountability.
Let's stop. He says, Poppy, if you take we seriously, you're going to have to go to jail for a couple years is what this snitch ass nigga said. But if that's actually the process for someone that's culpable in a crime, number 1, there must be a crime. I just said the boy's brother came on the air. And he ain't say nothing about him dead. To go to prison, you must be guilty of a crime. What crime did Poppy commit? Being raped? Being abused? Is being harassed by a nigga that's claiming to be impersonating a federal officer, is that a crime, being harassed? Well, I want to ask you, Lloyd, did you go to prison? Did your trifling ass go to prison, Lloyd, for any amount of time? Because you should have, and you will. Trust me, dog. All federal informants at the end of their stint, so says Dartard Perry, well, most of them, go right to fucking prison. Izzy and his boyfriend needs to stop because they done really fucked up, bro. Eddie, they done really fucked up, my nigga. This dude is on here impersonating a federal agent. Talking about we. No, let's go in, y'all. Listen. Addie.
Before Dante goes to jail, Ford has a request.
Okay.
So, if you did it, that's what's going to have to happen. But while you're doing time, we're going to take care of your family.
We. 4. Is that number 4? Where we at on the we count, y'all? Is that the 4th count of impersonating a federal agent? Is that number 4 or that 5? I think we're on number 4. We. Lloyd, when the fuck did you become a we, dog? And you're just a secondary, ordinary snitch. Oh, let's go deeper because the shit gets more fucked up.
We're going to reach out to the United States Marshal Service, and we are going to allow the Marshal Service to put your family in witness protection.
You fucked up. Number 5. And you're naming yourself as a marshal now. A U.S. Marshal. Now you're impersonating an FBI officer. Now you're saying we, talking about the federal marshals, the United States Marshals. You a marshal, Lloyd? You a booty marshal. With that wig on. But you're not a federal marshal. You're not a DA officer. You're not a federal agent. You're just a secondary, ordinary snitch that's going to do time for impersonating a federal agent. We on the fourth or fifth count. That's probably life right there, dog. When the feds cut off Agent Red Lobster's check, he gonna move into Izzy's shack. They probably there together right now. Cause the feds watching, dog. Man, I'm a Hebrew Israelite and a very influential one, homie. They're watching already. And they're sitting back saying, God damn, we ain't never seen a nigga get wrecked like this. But it's just beginning. Addy. Listen, y'all.
Protection. The name of the program is actually the Witness Security Program. Okay? Not the Witness Protection Program. You might have seen it. It's called WITSEC. Now, we're going to put your family in there, and we're going to give them some money. We're going to make sure they're taken care of.
You giving details about the Witness Security Program, and that's charge number 6. We's in trouble. Exactly, Mike. We done fucked up, family. Like, share, and subscribe. So, how much money you got to give Poppy family? How much you got some houses like that we don't know about? You gonna relocate Poppy family? Izzy called you yet? Nope. Izzy is not gonna call me. And that's another thing. If y'all didn't see, Eddie, you was in the chat earlier, so you heard all of the them niggas using prank phone calls. The party line. He fucked up. Oh yes, the nigga done fucked up. And if any goddamn police officer, federal agent, anybody sees this video, they're under the obligation to be a reporter. And this nigga just put all the people that's in the Witness Protection Program or the Witness Security Program at risk. Talking about relocation, rehousing, rejob. Niggas gonna have to go to prison for a while. Nigga, you done fucked up, Lloyd.
You're going to go away and do those 2 or 3 years. And in the meantime, you're going to give us all the intelligence we need on African Mbata service.
I done went back. I think that was charge 6. He said we again, y'all. Izzy's a troublemaker and a goddamn devil. Yes, Addy. Let's get back to this here. Number 6, I think we was at. 6 count of impersonating a federal agent. Lord, you done fucked up, but wait till we get to the next part.
And we are going to allow the Marshal Service to put your family in witness protection. The name of the program is actually the Witness Security Program.
Listen to it.
Not the Witness Protection Program. You might have seen it. It's called WITSEC. Now we're gonna put your family in there, and we're gonna give them some money. We're gonna make sure they take care of it. You're gonna go away and do those 2 or 3 years. In the meantime, you're gonna give us all the intelligence we need.
That's what them dudes gonna be having his ass say in Soledad State Prison or in San Quentin or in Rikers Island. They gonna be having this nigga speaking French. Ooh wee, my ass is burning. Ooh wee. You fool ass snitch. You done fucked up. What's up, Cool Flip? Anyone being or messing with informants is evil. And this boy here, this show is Israel facilitating this, family. Israel gave this motherfucker a whole platform and a show to try to come intimidate Poppy. Try to get Poppy to turn state on the air. By a motherfucker impersonating a federal agent. Dog, you going to prison, my nigga. Oh, yes. You. If any police officer, anybody that's in a fucking enforcement position, Khalil, how you the feds talking shit? Cool Flip. They didn't know he was out here acting a fool like this. But they gonna know because YouTube is the second largest search engine on the web. And there's many cops that's watching. I know, shit. This Israelites, this police. They're under obligation to report. I'm not. I'm just telling what these niggas have already done. Do you think he's a fed? Which one of them? Because we know Khalil Amani is a literal, bona fide, low-level, secondary, ordinary FBI informant. Yes, Addy. He's bona fide. This nigga here's got papers. But you know what? No snitch on the planet ever got the right to come and tell you that they're a federal officer. No snitch ever got the right to say we when they are not a motherfucking officer. This nigga said we concerning the marshals. So he not only a addict. They gonna fuck him up when they find out what the fuck he's out here doing, family. He ain't a Fed, he's an informant. He's impersonating a Fed, talking to Poppy like this. This is what this video is. He's not a Fed. He's a low-level informant, an ordinary secondary snitch. And this is Israel Doctrine's show. He's sicking this nigga on Poppy. Let's listen to the recording, y'all. It's in whoever that punk was on his show, Dick Rock. Yo, that cat today that was letting Israel Doctrine talk to that, I ain't gonna say it. Well, we're gonna get to it in a second. Hold on, y'all. He disrespected Sister Candy. Yo, yes.
In the meantime, you're gonna give us all the intelligence we need when I ask for Jimmy.
That's number 7. 7th count. You're gonna give us all the intelligence we need. That's actually 8 counts, because you said us and we again concerning Africa Bambaataa.
We need you to be candid and forthcoming.
Let me stop it right there. Addy, he's saying we because he's trying to scare the fuck out of Poppy. Hold on, let me pause this. He's saying we. Damn, I can't even pause it. Okay. Wow. Hold on, let me pause this right. Well, anyway, I can't pause it for some reason. I don't know what the... Oh, I got it locked. I'm sorry, y'all. But he's saying we because he's trying to put himself in a position of impersonating a federal agent and trying to scare the fuck out of Poppy like he's 16. That's what he's doing, Addy. Listen to him. Listen to how many times he say we. We keeping up we and us count because we're going to make sure this bitch go to prison for all of these counts of impersonating a federal officer. That's what we doing, Addy.
You're gonna go away and do those 2 or 3 years, and in the meantime, you're gonna give us all the intelligence we need when I ask for Jimmy.
Okay? We need you to give us names, dates, places. We need you to tell us all the people that you know that know whatever. We actually got a couple unsolved murders. We want you to, that we know are tied to the zoo. We need you to be candid.
Hey, nigga, what? We already agreed with that. And the point of me playing this, because it sounds like you probably on that fluoride too, dog. Anytime you say us and we, number one, you're putting yourself in a position of power concerning this. Us? Us? Who is us? Hey, yo, Knuckle what? Khalil refers to himself as an FBI informant. Y'all keep saying agent. Why are we saying agent? Because this bitch is impersonating one. He's trying to get Poppy to turn state and go into the witness protection program. By how? Saying that he's going to bring him in. He's going to run him through orientation. He going to be the motherfucker doing the induction service. How? Because it's a we. It's a us. What you playing? I'm late. Yes, I know. That's okay. When we get to the end of the stream, look what? Just rewind this shit and download it, family. You feel me? I'm playing a recording from Israel Doctrine's channel. This is him facilitating a FBI informant impersonating a FBI agent. See? So I confirmed what you just said, and what you said was right. But what we're saying is deeper, that you didn't see, that you didn't notice. Who's us? Who's we? Huh? Boy, you done fucked up, Lloyd. Let me get on to the end of this shit so we can get to the next juicy motherfucking part.
We need you to tell us all the people that you know that know whatever. We actually got a couple unsolved murders. We want you to, that we know are tied to the Zulu. We need you to be
Woo! Hold up.
and forthcoming.
We got a couple unsolved murders. We got a couple unsolved murders pertaining to the Zulus. We need you to give us that information. Who's we, Lloyd? We is that nigga you gonna be laying up in the fucking cell with his dick in your ass. Impersonating a federal officer is a crime. And you don't have the fucking right to induct anyone into the WITSEC program, you asshole. You going down, dog. You going. My nigga, you going. Now let me finish this recording up and then we're going to get to the next one.
As long as you do that for us, we're going to take care of you. Now if you find that you're not on the level with us.
Number 8. 8 counts of impersonating a federal agent. God damn.
It could be a problem.
It could be a problem.
Now if you find that you're not on the level with us.
It could be a problem.
Now, that's what you got to do, Poppy.
Hey, let me tell you something, Cool Flip. I'm sure that he is not an officer of the law in any capacity. Why? Because an officer of the law, even the federal ones, are paid by who? Do you know who pays them? Who pays the federal law officers and these motherfucking DEA agents and just the regular agents? Who pays them? Who pays your police? Who pay them, y'all? We the people. You feel me, Yashar? Us pay him. So, the brother Cool Flip here says, you sure he's not associated with any government agency? No. We're absolutely sure. Because he's never gotten a check from us. And he's never come to us and told us what an actual agent is obligated to tell under the law. I'm an FBI agent. I am a marshal. I am a DEA officer. I am a state police officer. I am a highway patrol officer. I am a city police officer. You got to tell it. Because we pay you, motherfucker. And guess what? Khalil ain't on our motherfucking payroll. No. We pay for him to hide and snitch as an informant. But to impersonate a federal officer is a fucking crime. Oh, he done fucked up. Cool Flip. He's doing it. I'm showing you, brother. He's impersonating a FBI officer. A U.S. Marshal. Bro, you don't have to do that. I don't have to play it uninterrupted. Look what? Watch this. It's not a chop and screw because you can, after the stream, click, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, scroll down, my dog. You can see it in HD, my nigga. Boom! These niggas done fucked up and ran their mouth like this here. Pay him to hide a snitch and lay up like the bitch he is. Thank you for that comment. Let's finish up this. If you want to see it in its full capacity without me giving the commentary, then you could get it on this channel. It's not chopped and screwed. Never. He just stopping the video so he can comment. Thank you, y'all, that got your mind still. God bless you, Yashar. Because you're not ate up with fluoride like some of these niggas that can't think. He left his wife and a kid and kids for a man. It's worse than that. I said he left his wife and kids, 1-year-old and a 3-year-old, in a cult that he said they was beheading people. God damn. Hold up, nigga. Let's go on to the rest of it. Let's get the rest.
Take it from me. I get it. I went through it. We're going to change. Don't worry about your family. They're going to be good. We're going to change all their identities. We're going to erase their existence.
We're going to erase the existence. How in the fuck are you going to give somebody another identity, Lloyd? You said we going to erase your existence. We going to give you a whole new identity. We going to relocate you. We going to give you another job. We, monsieur. We going to change. And we going to get I'm not going to say we. I'm going to say you going to get your fucking issue when they lock your goddamn ass up, my nigga. Khalil Amani still salty. Yahweh ben Yahweh wanted his wife instead of him. Let's repeat that. Yahweh ben Yahweh wanted his wife instead of him. That's why Khalil is calling Yahweh ben Yahweh a homosexual in 2018. But at the same time, saying I kissed him in the mouth. Oops. Damn. Boy, Eddie calling the roll on you. Let's say it one more time. Khalil Amani is still salty. Yahweh ben Yahweh wanted his wife instead of him. That's why this clown ass nigga ran off and did all this shit on this man family. Because the man was with his wife, man. With his wife. And he didn't go take his wife from Khalil. That woman walked into Yahweh ben Yahweh's bed chambers and probably threw her goddamn self at him. Probably pitched herself like a 90-mile-an-hour fastball right into that man's bedroom. Why? Because she wanted a heterosexual, not a bisexual husband, Khalil.
If they have bad credit, your wife, we gonna clean all that shit up. We gonna clean you up.
Yeah, Eddie.
Man, you gonna be good. You gonna be able to live your life in a part of the country that no one knows, Poppy. And you'll be able to get going with your life. And you have given closure to this African Bambaataa situation. You will have given closure to all the victims of African Bambaataa. Do this shit. Trust me. Do this shit. Trust me. Do this shit.
Do this shit.
Somebody's going to thank you down the road for doing it. Because when I go back to Miami, now I know the conscious community, they think I'm a rat.
And let me say this about Miami. You motherfucking lie about Miami too, dog. Because Miami has always been bloody as relates to what the fuck you doing. And I don't know, you're doing some real dangerous shit. And that's why you went into the WITSEC program, because in Miami, they don't fucking play. They worse than the Mexicans about snitching, dog. These Mexicans will put your motherfucking ass in a barrel full of acid, you feel me? And won't be a goddamn hair of you left. The people in Miami are worse. You know who Griselda Blanco was? Oh, man. Do y'all know? I ain't gonna call that group name because I don't want to fuck around with these people. Them some serious motherfuckers in Miami. They will kill you, Khalil. You're sitting there talking about people in Miami love you, but the streets say you lying, dog. The streets say you lying. If the people in Miami love you so much, what the fuck are you doing in witness protection? I'm going to tell you why you in there. Because you're fucking lying. Nobody in Miami respect you. And 30 years later, they still don't. And I'm telling you, if you walk your stupid ass out in the streets of Miami talking about you snitched on anybody, a homeless person, they will fucking split your shit. So you're lying. The homos in Miami love them. Let me make that correction, Eddie. You're right. The gay population in Miami probably love this motherfucker. But the rest of the people in Miami, boy, if Trick Daddy seen this live stream, he'd probably find you and slap the fuck out of you for saying that about Miami. If Rick Ross heard you saying that Miami loves snitches, and you a hip-hop writer, nigga, one day they gonna hear it. Oh, yes, they are gonna hear this shit. And they gonna hear about DJ K-Slay laying up in the bed with this snitch-ass nigga. Now, we're gonna move to another audio, but I want y'all to know clearly that that was facilitated by Israel Doctrine. Sent a FBI informant to impersonate a FBI agent, a federal agent. Why? To coerce Brother Poppy into turning state like Israel Doctrine and Lloyd Clark, a.k.a. Khalil Amani, a.k.a. the Red Lobster did. But it gets worse. Because I already pointed out to you the fact that Israel Starr, Dave Wedge, and many other people have heard the boy, supposed boy, which is a man, supposed boy, we heard his brother talk about everything else other than the death of his brother. Yo, Mike, you check his Jerry curl while he's snitching? Why be I accept Jerry curl? Family, I believe Khalil might have been the only nigga in there with an S curl, fam. A goddamn blowout kit and jail, because that ain't even a real Jerry curl he had. He got a blowout kit and some jail. But sitting around there dripping and shit, wearing all white, and he's homosexual. Khalil, a faggot. Dumpster diving ass niggas. Cocklil, you call him Cocklil. Y'all, let me get to this next piece of audio. Now, this next audio is from this morning. What is wretched ass, untrustworthy nigga Israel Doctrine took his mouth and defamed, one more time, defamed a sister that came on his show actually to help him. And not for nothing, this is the Black Power community. This ain't the Arkansas homosexual / snitch community, my dude. We teach Black Power, Pan-Africanism, even Israelite culture. None of that shit have to do with telling our women in public that ain't your wife to put their mouth on your member. Is his only supporter, family. Watch this. Listen to how he talked to Sister Candy so disrespectfully. And if Sister Candy was my mother, I swear to God, I'd be on my way to your house, dog. If Sister Candy was my mama, my sister, my anything, dog, I'm telling you, dude, I would be on my motherfucking way to your house. You disrespected that lady. Right in front of thousands upon thousands upon thousands of potential viewers. Now y'all gonna get to hear. In his full glory, y'all, this is really what Israel Doctrine is. A wretched, low-life, trashy ass nigga that actually hates black women, family. How I know he hate black women? When you ain't got one and you're over 40 and you testify that you love making love to white women. But when you talk to black women, Sister Renee, 2 years ago, you called her a bitch on the air. Bitch, 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 over and over. And now you got another one, Sister Candy. Listen to him, y'all. Listen to this shit. Listen.
But if you think I need a woman, you a woman, why don't you offer to come suck my dick or something? But if you think I need a woman, you a woman, why don't you offer to come suck my dick or something?
You shouldn't be eating. Lights should be off.
Why don't you offer to come suck my dick or something? You should take care of it for me. Right, you should take care of it for me. And since you so worried about it, you a woman, you should take care of it. You should come cap me off.
Now, my lady in here talking and hollering over the audio. I got to rewind this because she talking and y'all hearing her talking about the kids tripping in here. I want this to be heard clearly. Disrespect of the black woman. God damn, Israel, how low can you go, my nigga? Shout out to you, lady Aisha. Asiya. Damn. I'm going to get your name right on the first try one of these days. Asiya. Good to see you. Listen to this. This is Israel Doctrine talking to Sister Candy this morning. And not for nothing, y'all. Yes, thank you. Thank you, this sister. Thank you. I see ya. Get it right, Mike. But not for nothing, family. Like I told y'all, that boy's alive. His brother done told everything about it. But just think about this. If this nigga is this ridiculous to talk like this about a woman, what young man would want to fuck with you, dog? And his situation is worse than sitting up talking, trying to figure out shit. Beverly says he blocks me out of his chat because he can't take my mouth. Because I call him the ignorant, nasty looking fool he is. And goddamn if that ain't right. That's right as rain. You feel me? Eddie, a man of God. You feel me? Thirst Whisperer. No black woman in her sane mind would want that mange having dry cocksucker. And yes, he got the mange, y'all. Before we play this rest of the recording, y'all know what the mange is? The mange is a disease where dogs get parasites on their skin, and it make they fur fall off like they got the dropsies, you something. And after about 3-4 weeks, the dog will be butt ass naked, no hair, none, just turn gray skin. Israel Doctrine has a goddamn patch in the top of his head, 4 inches wide, that's missing. And I submit the Lord did that to this nigga. Because the Bible says holiness beautifies the meat. Y'all, I'm right up 40 years old, and I only have maybe 6 gray hairs and little bitty ones in my beard. This nigga got 2 gray hair sides in his beard. And the gray hair that falls down is splits in the middle. God damn. 4 inches wide, Eddie Thomas. This nigga looked like you took a pair of clippers and just ran down the corner of his head right there and stopped at the soft spot. You feel me? Skunk mouth, y'all. Listen to this nigga here defame Sister Candy. Listen to him. Boy, I'm telling you, if this was my mama or my sister, I'd be at your house now, my nigga. You think it's a fucking joke.
Think I need a woman? You a woman? Why don't you offer to come suck my dick or something? But if you think I need a woman, you a woman? Why don't you offer to come suck my dick or something? Why don't you offer to come suck my dick or something? You should take care of it for me. Right? You should take care of it for me. And since you so worried about it, you a woman, you should take care of it. You should come cap me off. You should come cap me off.
Come cap him off,
man. Look like your thing. Besides all the personal attacks,
and look at that. Look at that. This clown ass nigga that he got on the show, which is probably another fucking faggot. He says, "All right, Sister Candy, enough of all the personal attacks." How the fuck is she attacking him and this nigga talking about suck his dick, top him off, huh? That my masturbating and all this shit around this sister. Telling her to suck your dick, huh? My nigga, if you tell me suck your dick in my presence, I'll knock your fucking teeth down your throat. If you tell my mother that, I do something way worse and I can't even fucking tell you what I do. Same as with my sister. My female stepchildren. All of that shit, dog. And I'm telling you, that woman is probably a mother, a wife, and you telling her to suck your dick on the air, top you off, huh? And you a man of God, huh? My nigga, you the lowest piece of shit in the community, dog. And on top of that, you a motherfucking snitch, is he? Let's finish up listening to this nasty piece of shit ass nigga. And the trashy nigga that's with him on the show, like I said, is less than a man. He'd probably let Israel Doctrine shit in his mouth just to get some, excuse me, y'all. I know, I'm sorry. Told y'all I get a little crazy sometimes. But I'm serious. This is how ridiculous this shit is. You're sitting on the same line and you're listening to Israel Doctrine say to a woman, He wants you to suck his dick. He needs you to cap him off. And instead of the other nigga defending the sister, he defends the homosexual man that's begging for an ass whooping, family. What would y'all do if that was your mama or your wife and this nigga telling her on the World Wide Web to suck his dick and cap him off? You feel me? Cap him off, family. God damn, bro. How low can you go? How low can you go? Let's see, Israel. How fucking low can you go, nigga?
But if you think I need a woman, you a woman, why don't you offer to come suck my dick or something? You should take care of it for me.
Sister Candy telling him what we all been telling this nigga. The reason why he done made a fucking fool of himself and then made over 200 goddamn videos about this young man and ain't never sat there and ran up behind Bambaataa to try to get some real action out of this whole issue. She should flag him, and every woman under the sound of my voice should tonight after the stream go to his motherfucking channel, hit that report button, and get busy. You feel me? Because that shit is not acceptable as relates to YouTube community rules. They give things called strikes, and they'll take his dirty ass off the air if enough of y'all women complain about it. Trust me, I put in 2 reports my motherfucking self today. Yes. 2 reports on that one video. Now, I ain't going to tell you what else I'm going to do, because I got a secret. An ancient Chinese secret. The reason I get all these niggas' channels snatched the fuck off of YouTube. They get me once a year, but YouTube does that. And it's only very, 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 very influential people. Star Chamber got me. This white man, James Yeager, a fucking racist. Is it new or old when he said that? That was this morning, Aaron. I'm saying that one more time, y'all. That was this motherfucking morning. That ain't even 24 hours old, fam. It's not even 24 hours old. And I know a lot of this shit like to show where I'm about to bring you the next audio clip. This one gonna be funny the motherfucker, family. Now today, just like I gave a call-in show, the number for this one, I didn't put it in the title, but I gave it in the earlier part of the show. He didn't call in. But he was on his show and he erased it. Y'all that was on the streams this morning, notice how the fuck shit go on. He called me out and invited me to come to his chat. I told him I don't fuck with snitches like that. I'm not coming in there, nigga. I'm not volunteering none of my information to you. My email, nothing. If you got it, bitch, you got to use it. I'm not giving it to you because I know what you are. So he's fiending on the air to talk to me because I'm pouring lava down his back this morning. He asked me to come in the chat. I said no. So I went live and I put my call-in number, my second phone number, I put it on the title. And I told him, get this shit to Izzy. And guess what happened? Shout out to Brother Shock. Shock went, Eddie, real talk, family. He don't want nothing. He don't want no parts of this. That's why the nigga did what y'all about to listen to. Y'all about to hear some shameful shit. If you thought what you just heard was shameful, I'm finna show you really what happened to the boy movement. It was a fucking prank, family. It was a ruse. It was a marketing technique for a low-life nigga. So today he called me out and I told him no, but you can come over here. And I had a brother named Shock take my number and the information and the challenge over there to him. I went to his chat. I screenshotted it. Yep, he did it. He told him. He put my whole number in the chat. And guess what happened immediately after that, ladies and gentlemen? He bought some kind of voice changer machine. He posted buying from... Watch this, Beverly. That's his cheap one. Yes, Dollar Skill is ugly as hell. Following the 8th grade dropout that can't read, and Dollar Skill look like he on the heroin, family. That nigga eyes, he can't even open his eyes. This nigga eyes be looking like they about to fall out one at a time. Looking like Gary Coleman. But anyway, after his mods get the message from Brother Shock that took my phone number over there, everybody in the chat saw it. Israel had people call in with an Arkansas number, a Chicago number, a California number, a private number. But guess what, y'all? I got to let you hear. And I'm going to show y'all these numbers again. I showed this to the people earlier. We had a good goddamn laugh about this. But I said, what happened to that boy movement? What happened? It was a fucking joke. A prank. Now, let me show you some numbers here on my phone. Look at this, fam. Let me get it up here so you can see it right. Damn. This phone crazy, man. This little motherfucking phone. My hand's huge. All right. Can y'all see that? Look. Damn. Okay, the backlight. All right. Those numbers right there. All of those numbers were numbers that came to me earlier when I put Izzy's the challenge out for you to call me. But now, y'all, watch this. Listen, I'm going to call the number from Chicago. Listen to what it is, though.
You've been pranked by prankdial.com. Download the Prankdial app and prank call your friends for free. Press 1 and we'll send you the app via SMS.
You see that number?
Your number from receiving future calls from Prankdial, press 99.
You see that, Addy? That's a Chicago number.
You've been pranked by prankdial.com. Download the Prankdial app and prank call your friends for free.
How incredible is this nigga? Let's do another one. Let's do the one from Arkansas, because that's where he stayed. So he had some clown call me from his own state. One of them stupid ass dumb mods playing games. I see. This whole shit is a game to Israel. And that's why he gets so terrified when I tell him, my nigga, you taking a chance with your life. What, you taking a chance with your life, my nigga? And your freedom. You and Lloyd. I said I put my call-in number about some serious shit this morning. And these niggas called me from prank.com. I said, what happened to that boy movement? It was a motherfucking prank, family. It was a joke. It was a ruse. It was some bullshit. Listen to this. Watch this. Let's do the Arkansas number. I'm going to let y'all see that. Look here. Look, see the Arkansas?
You've been pranked by prankdial.com. To download the Prankdial app and prank call your friends for free, press 1 and we'll send you the app via SMS. To block your number from receiving future calls from Prankdial, press 99.
Family.
You've been pranked by prankdial.com.
I said this nigga is over 40. All of this shit. And it's just, I could keep y'all in here till the fucking sun come up. I got that much. That's why I said this series is going to have to be spread out. An hour here, an hour tomorrow night, an hour the next night, or an hour this weekend or something. You just got to spread this shit out because it's too much fuckery for one night. They made up a rumor for views, family. Read that shit again. Carl Albert Davis had herpes said they made up a motherfucking rumor for views. But this rumor has to do with the fucking FBI, the marshals, the DEA, the police, a FBI informant, a nigga impersonating a real FBI officer, a real live boy that was raped by a fucking faggot that was the pioneer of the hip-hop community, a nigga trying to get Poppy to turn state, nigga trying to sick a snitch on me and side nutter, thinking we're stupid, but we racketing this motherfucker like he a tennis ball. Bop, 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 bop. Racket ball with your stupid ass. You a motherfucking shame before God and man, dog. That boy is a man and doing fine. Hey, can't y'all see, after all of this fuckery tonight, If you were that boy, in closing, family, I'm going to let y'all go with this one. But we're going to drag this shit along tomorrow night, and we're going to get more fucked up with this. It's going to be getting more and more wretched. Beverly Robinson says, Tawana Allen, a.k.a. Lacquer Black. And listen, who in the fuck would she name herself that? Lacquer Black. She was in Hassan's Facebook group and going back and forth talking shit about him with Izzy. I called her on it, and she was blocked out of the group. That goddamn demon, Tawana Allen, is one of the most wretched women I've ever seen. And I'm not going to sit here and defame her because I don't do that to women. I'll let another woman call a roll on her like the sister here just tell her. But this goddamn woman here, y'all, got rings around her eyes like a raccoon. Y'all ever seen Petey from the Little Rascals? Petey had one goddamn circle around his eye. I think Alfalfa drew that. This woman has two, Addie. Thirst Whisperer, this nigga here, she looks like Petey. Y'all remember the white dog from the Little Rascals? And if y'all ain't seen a roast, Poppy did a show. And shout out to your brother Poppy and to your wife, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my brother Basim. Shout out to Sarnetta and House of Consciousness, Black News 102. But Poppy did a show, and I was on that show the other night. And boy, did we roast these goddamn two demons here. Mangy Izzy and Petey. That's what we gonna call Tawana. Your new name is Petey. Y'all ever seen a raccoon? Man, I'm telling you, my dad, man, he used to cook coons. A coon is such a nasty motherfucker, but the meat is really good if you cook it with bay leaves and the proper spices and shit. And if you know how to clean a coon. You got to know how to dissect them. A coon got musk glands all throughout their muscles in their body. And if you leave one of them motherfuckers in your pot, your house will smell like Izzy's breath. I'm telling you. It will smell like Khalil Amani's bedroom after a wild night. And you know ain't no woman in there with no Victoria's Secret on. This nigga here come to my brother's show talking about he kissed Yahweh Ben Yahweh in the mouth. That man's been dead since 2007. What real man comes out and do that shit? Goddamn, family. So I'm going to let y'all go tonight, and then tomorrow night we're going to come back and we're going to go deeper into a nasty, just the back of these niggas' closet, family. I'm a woman. That raccoon looking bitch talk shit to me. And then I blocked. Then blocked so I couldn't answer her. I'm the mod. You was chatting on that live. Wow. Girl. Man, I swear, bro. I'm going to close on this one, family. I'm going to close on this one. Brother Sarnetta said this. And y'all talk about Sarnetta don't know the Bible. And he's a heathen and all of this and that. But Sarnetta walked by more of the Bible than Israel doctrine. Sarnetta's married. He got a wife. He got children. Been union with that woman a long time. And Sarnetta know the Bible better than Izzy. Sarnetta said, Brother Michael, how can these niggas walk around here with the Bible and say that they claim they love God that they have never seen, but their brother that they see every goddamn day? The nigga lied to him and tell him that I'm going to bring you in, FBI, and informant, and lie to you, tell you he a DEA agent. Now brothers don't even have love enough to respect a woman. That woman suck your dick. Tell her to top you off, huh? You don't even respect and love your fans, your followers, the ignorant that follow you, is he? You using prank phone calls, dog? God damn. Now, my nigga, you can't be a man of God. You can't be a real man because you're not a whole man. I told you, and you single men out there, listen to me. You are not a whole being until you are in league and in union with a woman. Get that through your head, because that's what Genesis said. That woman was taken out of you. And that woman is said to be your what? Your helpmeet. And Izzy don't need no help, man. He only need help from a man. Y'all, let me let y'all go here, man. Listen, let me shout out to some of the people in the room. These people in the room that are in the chat room, y'all, go check each other out. Look and see if some of these people got YouTube channels and videos. If they do, subscribe to them. Because this is what I'm about, y'all. I'm about networking in the black community, teaching black people how to work together, how to unify, and how to push out cancer like we showing about tonight. So let's all show each other love. Let's all show each other the thing that COINTELPRO damn near breeded out of our people. Unity. And hit that like button. Thank y'all for coming, man. Every last one of y'all. And come back tomorrow. Some of y'all probably going to throw up tomorrow. I'm just be honest with you. You probably going to puke. Peace and black power. Prosperity and love to you, Addie. Lady Aisha. Let me say it again. Aisha. Man, I'm gonna write your name on my hand. And I'm going to say it about 10 times a day till I can say it right the first time. Peace and black power, Lady Asia. Good evening, y'all. Have a great night.